Duncan Robinson. Pistons have it going right to left on the green floor. Some gold bunting, if you will. Harris on the right side with the basketball. Off to Duncan. Pump fakes a three. Steps left. Gives it up. Harris will shoot a three. That's a little flat, no good. Rebound to Jaylen Brown. On the push, Peyton Pritchard. Crosses over Duncan Robinson. Spins in the paint, nowhere to go. And Thompson knocked it away from Brown, and then a whistle on the turnover.
Brown kind of stuck his arm in there. And like you said, Thompson is one of those guys. He uses his long arms, his speed, his quickness to deflect balls.
Yeah, almost 5 a game that he gets.
And that's one.
So Detroit basketball trying to get to 16-2. Cade Cunningham with it. Cade, he was pretty honest. He said, I didn't play well against Indiana. Got it against Derek White. Backing him down. Up top to Harris. Left sideline. Robinson for three, and he buries it right in front of the Piston bench.
And the thing is, when you double team or you're slipping, Duncan Robinson hits you with a three.
He's Mr. First Quarter when it comes to threes. White with it. Goes to Luka Garza. Coming to get it, Pritchard. The top of the key, down the lane, and then flips it to Walsh on the sideline for three, and he missed it. Rebound, JD. Bounce pass middle of the floor, Cunningham. 3-0 Detroit. Cade with Walsh on him, bobbing and weaving, spins to the left, kicks to the left baseline, and overshot by Harris, and then off Durant, so it'll be Boston ball. Yikes. Tobias, Tobias in those corner shots usually deadly.
Automatic, yeah. Automatic, but
Here's Derek White on the move, gives it up to Walsh. Now back up top, Peyton Pritchard, 10 to shoot. Thompson on it. Trying to prevent that three ball. Now a step by Durant. Here's an attack by Pritchard, left corner. And White for three, goes in and out. Rebound, Pritchard.
Littlest dude on the court.
Unbelievable. Now White in the right corner. And he missed that one. And Walsh with a rebound. And he missed that one. Garza battling, but Cunningham takes it away, running ahead of the pack. Durant for the dunk. And a 5-0 lead.
Got to make sure you don't give up long shots, long rebounds.
Heard the Pistons a couple of games ago. Jaylen Brown with a quick move inside. Wild shot. Oh, he got bailed out. Jenna Schroeder calls a foul. That looked like a pretty good play by JD. So free throws coming. And as we mentioned in the first game against Detroit, the Celtics attempted 24, 15 of them by Jaylen Brown. He's having a heck of a year, and he's had to step up with Tatum gone.
Yeah, he does have to step up. You look at Boston, where you're going to get points from, and you try to figure it out. But, Joe Mazzulla said, okay, we got to get it to the guy that can score one-on-one, or even if they throw a zone on him.
It's the second free throw coming. And that's a make as well. 5-2 Piston lead. 9:45 to go in the opening period. Cade Cunningham has Walsh on him up the left sideline. Attacks, goes inside of the basket. Missed the layup with the left hand. Garza with the rebound. Ahead Pritchard to Brown. Brown slicing through the defense and a block. I think Harris got that one. But it comes back, and Derek White saves it.
Go ahead and shoot that three again, Derek White.
Pritchard, bounce pass right sideline to Brown. Little jab step at Robinson. Got to get something up here on the attack. Brown pump fakes, and he got him up in the air. That's a foul. He's good at that, isn't he?
He's a master. And if they had Tatum, it would be like both of those guys can get to the free throw line.
And he's right back there again. Pretty amazing how these guys can do it game after game. Interestingly enough, though, he's 76% from the free throw line, so he's given away quite a few. I gave him a little Katie shoulder shake there.
He did.
It's the free throw, 5-3 Detroit lead. Second one coming. 41 against Detroit is his season high. Second one on the way, and got a pair, so it's a 5-4 Detroit lead now after the 5-0 start. Sar Thompson across the timeline. Chased by Brown, now backs off of him. Give it to Duren way up against Garza. AD working him over with a crossover. And it's knocked away. To Walsh, to White, to Pritchard in the right corner. Flips it up top to Brown. Pump fakes the three. Off it goes. Left sideline three by Walsh. And the Celtics have the lead. 7-5, a 7-0 run. Wow. They're trying to trap Cade. He got it to Duren. Duren, extra pass. Thompson gets fouled on the layup attempt. Walsh, you don't know a whole lot about. He's in his fourth year out of Arkansas. He was a five-star recruit out of high school, but he hasn't played that much with the Celtics up until this year. They've moved him into the starting lineup.
And when you have, guys like that during, guys being hurt, guys got to kind of step up the same way the Pistons has done with their players.
Free throws coming for Sar, and he missed the first. Pistons are not a good free throw shooting team, unfortunately. They're 29th in the league.
Yeah, that's where you got to pick that up, definitely.
Yep. Because they're the type of team that would get to the line, up on his toes, and hits that one. So a 7-6 Boston lead. 8.5 to go, opening period. Good start. Eric White up the right side of the floor. Nice screen from Garza. White keeps the bounce against Duncan Robinson. Off it goes to Pritchard, with Thompson all over him. And knocked away and out of bounds.
Another
There's
deflection.
Thompson again. Well, that's a good choice, putting him on Pritchard. Kate Cunningham now with a move. Pistons down by one. Double team pass to Duren. Right corner spotted up there. Duncan Robinson short on the three. Rebound Walsh. And then Thompson knocked it away. Where's it going?
It's going to Boston.
Going to go Boston way. 7-6. Celtics have the lead. Eric White with the basketball. Sends it over to Jaylen Brown. Brown stepping it back and fires and missed the three. Rebound Thompson.
Hey, Thompson went high
He
for that
is
rebound.
Active so far in this game.
So athletic.
Looking to post. Instead, he skips one over to Cade Cunningham. Right side of the floor. Hesitates on the three. Drives.
Block.
And got the whistle. Cade is so funny. He gives you the facial looks when he thinks he's not going to get the whistle, then he does.
Eric White with two fouls.
2 on White. Cade this year 82% at the free throw line. It's interesting. Duren has been to the line more than any other Piston. As Cade hits the first to tie the game up at 7.
Cade shooting 80%, knowing that, hey, got to keep that money. And so far it's been a tight game.
Sam Hauser coming in. Ding, ding, ding. What does he do?
He's a shooter.
Yeah. 84% of his shots are three balls. Second is a make, and it's an 8-7 Piston lead.
Isn't that a nice luxury to be that guy?
Yeah, that guy coming off the bench. Pritchard with it up top, bobbing and weaving to the left side of the floor. Gets it off to Brown. He's open for three. He can't get it to go. Thompson another rebound. Long outlet pass. Look out. And it's turned over. Not a good pass. No reason for that, really. High bounce by Brown. Whirling to the basket. Last second kick to the corner. And Garza misses the three. Rebound Harris.
We're getting chances.
8-7. Pistons with the lead. Thompson running baseline. Right sideline, wild pass. Duncan Robinson hits the three, and it's 11-7. Celtics are 1 of 7 from three-point range. That's not going to get him to stop shooting it, though. Brown with Cunningham almost taking it away. Finally, Pritchard with a rainbow. That's way short. Cunningham with a rebound. They're now 1 of 8 long range. Cunningham bounce pass. Duren! And he hammers it down. And Joe Mazzulla going to take the timeout. So the Pistons come right back at him with a 7-0 run. 6:37 to go in the period. And the Pistons... So 13-7. Pistons have the lead. Boston with the ball. Pritchard with Thompson really pounding him. There's a kickball off the left foot. Thompson.
He's too big for.
I bet Pritchard's going, why me?
Yeah. Let somebody else bring the ball up.
So Hauser and Williams out there. Pritchard, Shireman, and Jaylen Brown still on the floor. Bounce pass in, knocked away again by Thompson from Pritchard.
He's still complaining right now.
Not sure about what. Some serious defense. So 14 on the shot clock. Hauser from the right sideline. Gets it into Brown. Turns, faces up Duran. Runs baseline underneath the basket. Double team. Missed it. That was blocked from behind by Duncan Robinson. JD up the right sideline. Thinks he's the guard. Look out. Instead, he floats it back up top to Cade. Driving a kick. Left corner. Thompson three is no good. A little too flat. Pritchard with a rebound. 13-7 Detroit.
Pritchard just gave that ball to Brown, said, I ain't bringing it up.
And there's a foul on Stu on the attack by Jaylen Brown, who is pretty much their offense so far in the game. He was the third pick of the draft in 2016. Tatum was the third pick of the draft for the Boston Celtics the next year. Pretty good 1-2 punch.
Not bad. They did win a championship, right?
Yeah.
That's all.
Brad Stevens has done a good job since moving to the office. As the free throws will make, 13-8 Detroit.
That's 5 free throws, and they're all by Jaylen Brown.
Karis LeVert coming off an outstanding game against Indiana into the game. Thompson will get a breather. Thompson with a steal, an assist, couple of rebounds, and at least 2 deflections, maybe 3. Second one on the way, too strong. Rebound, Duran able to get it and keep his feet in bounds. Jake Cunningham on the move. It's 2 points so far for him. Guarded by Shireman, now switched off to Hauser. Crosses him over, spins to the right, and a block out of nowhere. Goaltending on Williams.
Ooh, man.
15-8. Maury Williams is
he's long
guy.
You know what? Ooh, thank you very much. That's all I can say.
Jaylen Brown with the ball, left side of the floor. Now brings it up top against Duran. Shireman sets the screen. Robinson switches off to Brown. Backing him in, dotted line. Shot high off the heel, no good. Tipped in. Hauser out of nowhere.
You know, all eyes go on.
At the other end, Duncan Robinson misses a 3. Williams with a rebound.
All eyes go on Jaylen Brown.
He is again. 15-10 Detroit. Cut off nicely by Stu. Now up top to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard steps back, finally gets a look at one, and hits it as Thompson is on the bench, and he took advantage of it.
Karis LeVert was on. You got to make sure, keep him in front of you, but make sure he has to work.
So it's down to 2, 15-13 Detroit. So immediately Pritchard put a 3 up with Thompson on the bench. Here's LeVert. Pull up on the baseline. Comes right back to him. Now Duncan Robinson up top. Cade's going to try a 3. Good.
Second chance opportunity.
Yep, that's what helped them get the win in the first meeting with the Celtics. They had 32 second chance points. Pritchard against LeVert again. Off it goes to Brown. Brown pulls up, free throw line, misses. Rebound Stu. Outlet to Cade. Cunningham racing and dunking.
Long shots, long rebounds. Oh, when you get them, you got fast breaks.
4:12 to go, 20-13 now. The Pistons lead by 7. And the Celtics with Pritchard on the bounce. 3 straight 25-point games this month. Going inside, and we got a whistle.
Come on, Tony Brothers.
Duncan Robinson looking puzzled. That'll be 2. They called it on LeVert, however, but Robinson's still going out. And Ron Holland's going to come in with Jaden Ivey. So now you got LeVert and Stu, Cunningham, Holland, and Ivey. Holland had a heck of a game against Indiana, never took a shot the entire game, but he did a lot of other things. Remember the 2 jump balls he won?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Up top, Jaylen Brown. Whirls to the right. All the way to the basket. Easy layup. Oh, man. 20-15. It might be another big night for him. He had 41 first meeting. Jaden Ivey on the right wing.
He's got a
Gonna attack. Drops it. Sideline Holland up top to Cade. Cunningham against Shireman. All the way in. Lays it in.
Making it look easy.
No match.
Too big.
Is Shireman. So the Celtics with the basketball. And a topside 3, no, but we got a whistle.
Stu.
They say on the floor.
Yeah, Stewart boxing out. You could face guard, but just when you're that low under the basket, you got to turn around.
Celtics have Anthony Simons in the game. There's a guy that can give you some offense. Cade having a discussion with Mitchell Irvin. So Amari Williams will head to the line.
Cade Cunningham with 11 points.
He is a two-way player for him as he hits the free throw. 22-16. And now Dennis Jenkins getting some early minutes. Cade with a chance to get a little rest. Has 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Lefty misses, rebound Stu. Jaden Ivey running the point against Simons. Slide it over to Levert. Bounce pass, cutting baseline Holland. And it's 24-16 Detroit.
Mark, they have 14 points in the paint. Pistons
good. That was really good offense that time. There's a pick and roll. Williams knocked away by Holland. Middle of the floor, sends it right side to Levert. Dances from a defender to the left corner. There's Ivy. And it clanks off the iron. A little too flat. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. 2:45 to go. And the Pistons lead him by 8. 24-16. Brown on a crossover. All the way to the rim. And no, he thought he got fouled. Levert the other way for Detroit. Sends it left wing. Ivy left open. Got to shoot it. Missed the 3. Stu tipped it up. No, followed his miss and hits it.
Talk about a garbage man. That's just, I love when Stewart gets in the game because he doesn't stop.
Pistons with their biggest lead. We get a timeout. 2:25 in the period. Pistons going for 14 in a row. Lead it.
They started hitting some, and Mathurin, and next thing you know, T.J. McConnell started doing his thing.
Yeah, Jarris Walker's the guy who really hurt him in the three, and Robinson Earl. Josh Minot comes in, fifth-year player out of Memphis, played with Jalen Duren at Memphis. So still 2:25 to go in the period. Jenkins out there with Holland, Ivy, Stu, and LeVert. Simons, Shireman, Minot, Peyton Pritchard out there, and also Sam Hauser. Pistons back there pestering, and it goes to Pritchard. Now Holland is as good as a SAR, so it's not going to be a break here for Pritchard against Ron Holland. Bounce pass up top to Simons. Minot setting the screen. Stu switches off. Hauser, left sideline it goes to Pritchard. Pritchard attacking. Going to the left, ducking under. Couldn't get a shot. Got it sideline. Shireman for three. Oh, my goodness.
Come on. That was great defense.
26-19 Detroit. Big three for the Celtics. Jenkins up top, flips it to LeVert. Harris drops in, look out. Dangerous bounce pass. We got a whistle. And a foul on Shireman.
Shireman's too little to be trying to check Stu in the paint.
That'll be a sideline out. 14 on the shot clock. Harris LeVert, who had an outstanding game, 19 against Indiana. Gets it in deep to Stu. Stu, double team, doesn't matter. Gets a shot up and draws a whistle. I mean, he is so strong.
Yes, he is. People don't realize how strong he is.
He's Ben Wallace strong, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So Stu to the line. Pistons tonight, 3 out of 4 shooting the free throws.
Well, the Pistons got 14 points in the paint, which is great.
Yep.
Boston only has 4.
Stu missing. He's normally a good free throw shooter. Yeah, I mean, Detroit's number one in the NBA, 59 paint points a game. They have a 15.2 differential. They're fourth best in keeping opponents out of the paint. Second free throw, and he missed a pair. Rebound, offensive by Holland. Up top, here's Ivy, and that's no good for three. Pritchard with another rebound. So the Pistons miss it out. Here's Pritchard down the lane. Kicks it left corner. Pump fake by Shireman. Goes to the baseline flip, and that was a defensive breakdown there. 26-21 Detroit, minute 18 to go. He just let Shireman slip to the baseline. Here's LeVert slip into the basket. Missed it, followed it up and in. He just wanted an offensive rebound, I think. 28-21 Detroit. Minot gets it back up top to Simons, who slings it over to Pritchard. Pritchard with a step-back three. Good again.
Okay.
Well, we know that Thompson will be coming back in. Jenkins cut off on the left baseline and to sling it up top to Holland, who now flips it to Ivy. 44 seconds to go in the period. J.I. trying to make moves on Anthony Simons. Takes him all the way to the baseline. Double team. Gets it to the corner. Holland got to get his shot up. Holland in trouble. Floats. Got it off the window.
Got him.
What a shot. 30-24. Pistons by 6. Right corner three. Minot spins out. That's why not. 20 seconds remaining.
No play on words, huh?
No, absolutely not. So Karis LeVert will work it down. 10 seconds. Let's see when he's going to take off here. Down to 7. Passes deep to Stu. Stu had it stripped. And it's going to go to the Celtics. Brought the ball down, didn't it?
Yeah, when you make the mistake as a big, you put the ball down.
There's a long pass ahead. Pritchard makes the catch and missed the three at the buzzer. Good job, though, by Boston. The Pistons thought he traveled. Pritchard thought he got fouled. So Cade Cunningham with 11. Pistons shoot 46% and hold the Celtics to 30% in the opening period to lead it 30-24. with Isaiah Stewart. So that makes 11 players
so far.
Still got P. Reed and Chaz Lanier. All right, Celtics ball. Derek White's back in the game, and he'll work it across the timeline. And pretty Simons. Nice pass to Minot. Kick to the corner. Shireman.
Okay.
And that's a three.
Ding, ding, ding. He didn't hit. He just came off the bench with 8 points.
It's 30-27. So, got ourselves a game, and we also have a whistle. It's going to be Stu.
What did he do?
Didn't look like
Don't look like much.
He's looking nice, giving the old stink eye.
There's 2 on him.
Hugo Gonzalez is coming for Boston. He's a rookie from Spain.
He hooked him.
Yeah,
He hooked him. That's three fouls on Stu.
So Duran will come back into the lineup. And the lead's only 3 at 30-27. Anthony Simons, Portland Trailblazer, up top with it. Sends it left side, Minot. And he threw a whistle, hit a 3, and got fouled on the play. He fell down. Tony Brothers bid on that one.
Well, one of his teammates, former teammates, but he didn't have to. No, Mark, I'm looking at the replay. He didn't have space to land.
Maury Williams coming back into the lineup. And Hugo Gonzalez did not play very long in there, but takes a seat. That's the matchup with Duran. That's the reason. So Boston can take the lead here. And they do. 3 throws to make. 31-30 Boston.
Got that left hand.
Kate Cunningham on the move, right to left. White got picked off by Duran. Cade works his way to the basket and had it blocked by Williams. And it's kicked around and thrown ahead behind the back to Minot. And Holland blocked the shot. Celtics get it back. Wow. Oh, my goodness. And Holland's kind of bent over. He got
also.
Cunningham gets called for the foul.
Man, did Holland just, woo.
That behind the back pass
was pretty nice. Oh, man, 2 of them got it.
That was
Green and Holland.
That was a serious block. So a sideline out. Boston by 1, 31-30. Minute gone here in the second. Derek White looking to get it in from the right sideline. Up top to Simons. Sit to the left by Dennis Jenkins. Right side to Shireman. Shireman down the paint. Fade away lefty's good.
Come on.
What's with this guy?
Where did this come from?
The AB is unhappy with the officials there. He's all over Schroeder. But the Celtics have come fighting back. 33-30. They have the lead. Timeout on the Pistons Radio Network.
Did you know?
Chased by Josh Minot to Cade Cunningham. At 11 in the opening period. Cade up top. Moves to the right wing and fires a three and hits it. He just lulls you to sleep.
Yes, he does.
Tied at 33 in Boston. Eric White bumps the bit, gives it to Anthony Simons. Underhand dish to Williams way up top. Pass got away, but saved by Simons near midcourt. 7 to shoot.
He's going to shoot it.
Simons going down the avenue with a tough right-hand flip. No good. Cade with a rebound. Game tied at 33. About 2 minutes gone here in the period. Cunningham weaving through traffic. Sends it out on the left wing. Holland. Hahn has not shown that he's going to shoot that three. Here's Duran attacking, stumbling, and saving it to Holland.
Got to shoot it.
Yeah, and this time he will, and miss it. I kind of wonder if he just doesn't have the confidence in it right now.
He doesn't have the confidence.
Yeah. Anthony Simons on the move. Left side, two-point shot, no good. Rebound Duran. Game tied at 33. Dennis Jenkins skips it over, left side, pump fake Cade.
Oh, got him.
Spins to the right. He's working over Shireman. Cade on the attack, got a bump on the baseline. Up top, Green, extra pass Jenkins. And now Holland underneath the basket. Reverse layup, and he hits it, tumbling to the floor.
Good move.
Pistons by 2, 35-33. About 3 minutes gone here in the second. Eric White with the basketball. Wants Williams to screen, does so. White on the attack, Jenkins sticking with him. White working it down into the lane, and there's a Jenkins foul. Didn't quite get that arm vertical.
No, he didn't.
So Derek White will head to the line. Scoreless so far in this game. On the season, averages a little over 15 points a game. And in the first meeting with the Pistons, had 15. Right at his average. Hits the free throw.
And more free throws for Boston. Pistons only attempted 6. Boston's going to 11.
Chance to tie this game up. Big deep breath by Derek White, originally drafted by San Antonio, one of the great 29th picks in the draft. As he hits and ties the game up at 35. That's about all San Antonio had back in those days. Cade to the left wing. He's going to shoot over Amari Williams. That's short, though. And Holland and Shireman going at it, and then Shireman throws it away. He thought it was deflected.
They're going to challenge it. They're challenging it.
So a coach's challenge by Joe Mazzulla. Shireman was adamant that he didn't touch it last.
And that's why they have replays so we can see them.
So we'll take a timeout. It's all even in Boston at 35 on the Pistons Radio Network.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green of Detroit. Therefore, the challenge is successful. Due to the mandatory timeout, Boston loses their timeout, but retains the ability to challenge for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brothers. Other action tonight, Knicks will be in Charlotte. That's a cup game. All these are cup games. Bucks at Miami. That could be interesting. Pacers at the Raptors.
No Giannis, though.
True. Timberwolves at OKC. Grizzlies and the Pelicans. Rockets at the Warriors. Spurs at Portland. And the Suns and the Kings. So a busy night in the NBA. And our man, Justin Fiocco, will have all those scores either coming in at halftime or in the postgame. Mostly in the postgame. All right, so the Celtics get the ball. And the game is tied up at 35. They are still shooting only 34% overall, but 6 triples have gone down.
Yeah, 6 triples, and they get into the free throw line.
Shireman to get it in from the sideline. Finds Derek White up top. White on the bounce, directing Williams. Comes back to the left of the screen. Goes deep to Williams. Chased out of there. Didn't even try. Now Shireman for 3. No good. Rebound Duran. Drops it back to Cade Cunningham. Game tied at 35. Cunningham on the move. Sends one over to Holland. Holland spins left. White is there. Good defender. Out to Cade. Left wing 3. Nope. And the rebound to Minot.
Only one and done.
35-35. 8:05 to go. White throws it away. Miscommunicated with Josh Minot, who made a move toward the corner. Jaylen Brown back in. Had a pretty good rest there for Boston. Shireman did his work as he takes a seat.
Yeah, that's huge. Maybe see what Jaylen Brown can do if he can get his shot going.
Jenkins sends it up to Jalen Duran. Low pass to Cunningham. Back to Duran. Mishandled it. And there's a nice cut by Javonte Green, but he's tied up. Off to Cade. Up top to Holland. Down to 4. Deep pass to Duran. 3-second call.
Yep.
Boston clamping down on their defense. We mentioned they're a good defensive team.
They're not bad.
Nope.
And then Tony Brothers and J.B. Bickerstaff.
Going at it.
Yeah, but not going at it, he wants to know something.
Yeah, Celtics are second in the NBA. Opponents only averaging 110 a game, so all leaving at 35 here. Pistons were up by 10 at one point in this game. Anthony Simons brings it across. Jenkins locked to his right hip. Simons on the drive. Got a little bump. Puts a shot up. No, they let that one go. Duran with a rebound. JD still dribbling. Nobody stopped him. Going all the way to the basket and got a whistle. He'll shoot 2.
That's on Brown.
Williams just kind of kept backing away from him. And Brown picked up the foul.
Oh, Williams, that's his first time.
Yeah. So they do call it on Williams. They held up 5 and a 2, but
here they go.
Yeah, they just
Tony Brothers.
A lot of chirping. Cade this time.
I'm gonna tell you, Tony Brothers is one referee you don't want to get mad.
Duran hits the first, breaks the tie. Pistons by 1
because he don't want to hear it.
5 points, 6 boards for Jalen Duran. Anthony Simons takes a seat. Peyton Pritchard back in. He got a couple of threes to drop late in that first quarter.
And Boston's 2 top scorers ain't really doing anything. But then you got the bench.
And look out, we got players knocked down. Duran missed. But a whistle. Tony Brothers again. And what do they call on him? Minot? So Cunningham will. Yep, Minot picked up the foul. Holland will sit down. Asar Thompson got a good breather, so he's back in, and Pritchard's going, oh no.
And Tobias got a good rest as well.
Yes, he did. Here's Cunningham. Sends it to Thompson into the paint, and is fouled. Derek White thought he had a block. Pacers. The Celtics. Interior defense, the Pistons.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. 20 points in the paint, but they've had to work at it.
And you got Derek White with 2 points. And Garza with no points. Walsh with no points.
Thompson makes. And so Ivy in for Cade Cunningham. Cade will sit with 14, 3 boards, 2 assists. Second free throw for 22-year-old Asar Thompson. And he rattles that one in. So a 3-point lead for the good guys. 7:13 to go. Derek White coming left to right for Boston. Bounce pass to Brown. Quick first step. In traffic, though. Can he get a shot? Yep. And he hits. Holy mackerel.
He did a lot of two-stepping.
Yes, he did. 38-37. Up top, J.I. Ivy inside out. And again, Thompson just doesn't want to shoot that three either as he turns, shoots up short on a fadeaway shot.
I think J.B. Bickerstaff would have rather him shoot the three.
Boston looking to get the lead back again. Brown covered up on a double team, gives to Pritchard. He's out on the right wing. Ivy staring him down. 9 to shoot. Pritchard trying to attack. Cut off. Fade away is no good. Strong rebound by Javonte Green. 38-37 Detroit. Tobias Harris with the ball. Got a quiet game so far. Hasn't scored. Right side, Green feels it. Nope, missed a three. Back tap by Thompson. Spinner to the basket by J.D. is good. Second chance, Rick.
Yep, second chance points. Try to keep him.
And Brown is on the floor, lost his footing, and Harris says, okay, I'll tie him up. And Brown has his hands to his face. Robinson coming back in for Javonte Green. Jaylen Brown might have gotten hit in the chops there. He's up. Let's see what happened to him.
He bumped the heads.
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
AI appeared to be okay out of that deal. So they'll jump it up. 17 on the shot clock, just inside the halfway point. Brown and Harris. And it's slapped by Jaylen Brown, saved by Derek White. White to Pritchard. Swings it over left sideline. Pump fake Brown. Brown steps back, covered up by Harris.
Good defense.
9 to shoot. He needs some help. Hooked on the baseline shot and missed it. Duran with another rebound.
He's 2 for 10.
Up ahead to Jaden Ivey. Gives it to Duncan Robinson. Back up top, Thompson. Asar on the move. Down the lane. Puts a high rainbow floater, no good. Duran with a putback, no. Tapped it, no. Comes down to Ivey, who scores. Well, second chance is what helped him get the win. First meeting with Boston.
It's 13 by the Pistons.
42-37, the lead up to 5 with 5:10 to go in the half. Derek White with the ball up top. Off it goes to Williams, and now he'll give it to Minot, and he runs into Asar, and Thompson will pick it up. Karis LeVert's going to come back into the Piston lineup, and J.D. will take a seat.
A lot of shuffling right now.
Oh, man.
Now you got Tobias playing the center.
7 and 10 rebounds for Duran as he gets a breather. And now Joe Mazzulla says, well, I gotta change, so I got to get my man Williams out of there. And Hauser comes in, try to match up with the size. Jaylen Brown with the ball up top. We're inside 5 minutes. Pistons by 5. Brown setting it up here. Goes right side. Quick three by Hauser. That's short. He rushed that one. Here's Ivy on the move. Look out from behind. Derek White steals it. Nobody helped him out. He's got to get a teammate yelling at him. There's a lob, catch, and a bucket by Minot. 42-39.
Ever since they put him in the game, and they've been defensively a lot better.
Ivy's going to try the three ball. Nope, can't get it to go. Minot with a rebound. 42-39 Detroit, but here come the Celtics. Jaylen Brown barreling in, knocks Ivy away, and missed the shot. Tapped up, no. Thompson with a good defense. Gets the rebound. Physical game. Sarr on the move. Look out. He got bumped away. Off to Ivy. Harris fighting for position with Hauser. Gets it.
Don't pump fake him.
And he got a whistle and a bucket.
Big time.
Wily move by Tobias in his 15th season. So a 5-point lead for Detroit. Playing with LeVert and Ivy, Robinson, Thompson, and Harris. So a lot of, we mentioned the other night when they had 22 different combinations. And I'm guessing that they'll probably be up around that total in this game, the way it goes. Free throw makes it 45-39 Detroit. Eric White with the basketball. Just 2 points for him so far. Walks it across. And Minot resets him on the left wing. Switches off to Tobias Harris. White looking, picked up the dribble. Goes to Minot, back to White, lost the handle, got it back, fires a three, and it spins out. Minot, rebound. Brown hits for three.
Brown finally got a shot wide open.
45-42, so Celtics have had their share of second chance points. Thompson now barreling in almost, and is turned over. Brown at the other end. Oh, and Thompson with a catch-up block.
He's looking around to the referees. Hey, I'm getting beat up. Get up. Be quiet.
Shireman and Walsh coming back into the Boston lineup. Jordan Walsh started the game. White will sit. Minot will sit. 3:15 before halftime. Detroit leads by 3. Cade's come back in for Jaden Ivey.
Minot, I tell you, he's been a problem.
Yeah, I remember him from that first game. He was pretty impressive. He had 15 rebounds in a game against Cleveland this year. Pretty athletic. You know where he's from? He's from Jamaica, right?
I know. Minot.
In the corner, Peyton Pritchard down to Walsh on the left wing. Harris on him. Back to Pritchard. He's going to let one fly, and it's good for 3. Ties the game up at 45. He couldn't get a 3 to go, and he's hit his last 3. Cunningham on the move, up and under. Won't drop, but he'll get free throws.
He's going to make sure the referees, if they're going to blow the whistle, they got to make sure I'm attacking that basket.
Both teams have attempted 11. Amari Williams is going to come back in for the Boston Celtics. Both teams are shuffling guys in and out.
You know, I'll tell you right now, I'm not accustomed to seeing this low of a score. 45-45 with almost 3 minutes left.
In and out on the free throw. Producer Doug said Celtics 4 out of 6 in the second quarter from 3-point range. And remember, the first period, they were 4 out of 14. So not as many, but they're hitting them.
So far, they attempted 20 of them.
They average about 44. Second free throw is a make by Cade. Pistons hanging on to the lead. 46-45 inside of 3 minutes. Pritchard with the ball. Bounce pass goes to Brown. Right side of the floor against Tobias. There goes Brown, baseline, and scores, and got fouled by Harris, and they have tweaked something there.
Harris is limping a little bit, trying to get that ankle moving.
Well, Jaylen Brown starting to heat up. He had 41 in the game at LCA, and he's got 14 right now, just 4 of 14 shooting, but hey, a chance to extend the Celtic lead here. On the way, and that is good. And Boston leads them 48-46. Again, an Emirates Cup game, so the Pistons hoping to get to Vegas, but they need to win this one. Cunningham drops it off to Harris in between the circles. Coming to get it, Karis LeVert, right wing, up top to Cade. Cunningham, right sideline. LeVert pump fakes a 3. Drives inside into traffic. Sends it out to Cade. Left corner Robinson, and a terrible interior bounce pass, and that's a turnover. Jaylen Brown again. Steps it back on the right elbow. Gets into the lane and scores.
Ding, ding, ding. He's hot.
Yeah, he is hot.
He ain't stopping shooting the ball.
50-46. Celtics by 4. Fans on their feet. Cunningham with the ball. Left side to Duncan Robinson. Back to Cade. Bumped by Walsh. And there's the old ticky-tack call.
Cade made a shot. A little flip hook.
2 fouls on Jordan Walsh. So Cade back to the free throw line. 3 out of 4 on the evening. 15 points for him. The only Piston in double figures. For Boston, you got Brown with 17, Shireman with 10. And Cade gets it to go. That looked kind of rough when
it started off rough.
Yeah. 50-47. Second one on the way, and he got that one easily. So it's a 50-48 Boston lead.
There's no pressure upon Pritchard right now. Sar Thompson does a good job.
It's 3 out of 4 shooting the long ball. Drops it back to who else? Jaylen Brown, guarded by Harris. Shireman coming over the screen. Switch off now to Duncan Robinson. Brown on Robinson. Making moves, fancy dribbles. Goes all the way in. Duren with help, and it didn't do any good. He hit the fadeaway. Wow. He is on a one-man roll here, 52-48. Cade going down the avenue and missed the layup. Duren, though, cleans it up.
Clean up aisle 0.
52-50.
Second chance points, 26.
Boston with the lead. Brown, right side. Pritchard spins out a 3. JD with a one-handed rebound.
JD with 12 boards.
Ahead to Cunningham. Pistons looking to at least tie this game. Cade with a shot. Nope. Duren taps it around, gets it himself, and brought the ball down and had it stripped. 50 seconds remaining. Jaylen Brown, what a second period for him. Here goes Pritchard. Gets open and hits. Duncan Robinson lost him. Tried to swipe at the ball.
You don't really have defensive players in there right now.
Nope. 54-50 Boston. Cunningham, right side. Harris brings it up top. Is back to Cade, back to Harris. Left side, Karis LeVert. Got it! 1 point game, 54-53 Boston. Pritchard up top, Jaylen Brown. Gets open, right side 3, and it's no good. They dodged one there. Cade, strong rebound, outlet ahead, and Harris is knocked down on a dunk. Didn't go down. He's on his back.
You have to look at that, man. Come
Shireman,
on.
Pops up okay. Shireman picked up the foul.
He hit the knee. Gotta get Tobias Harris going too, man.
Yep.
He's only got 3 points.
The thing about all these guys playing, Rick, I mean, everybody's pretty much scoring, but Harris at the line hits, and guess what? We're all tied up. 54-54. Now it's Sar Thompson. Rick, you mentioned the defense. Here comes a defender. He has been all over Pritchard.
Last shot.
Second one on the way. Pistons have the lead, 55-54. Final possession here for the Boston Celtics. Pritchard with 13 seconds across the timeline. Goes left side, Jaylen Brown with a 12-point quarter. Brown on the move, driving a kick. Shireman, 3 is good again. Okay, this guy's a pain in the posterior. 57-55, 3 seconds. 2, Thompson
good.
counts him, it goes! And he hit it! Sar Thompson. Holy mackerel, and the Pistons have the lead at halftime. Sar Thompson with the 3. Pistons 58 and the Celtics 57 on the Pistons Radio Network.
remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, then let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't say that. Ain't gonna leave you. Wanna sabotage. You're a million. Explode every time you go and slam the door. Adore how we always end up on the floor. We know how to push the buttons to the core. I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, then let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't
The Celtics will have it going right to left. Pritchard with Thompson.
Backcourt.
And that's an 8-second count, right?
Yeah.
Sar Thompson again. See, that's where the Celtics have got to help Pritchard out.
I mean, it's no back picks are set. I mean, Garza's all the way down in the paint.
I tell you, Sar can play serious defense. So the Pistons get a break and get the ball. They have the lead thanks to a Sar's triple.
We just picked the ball up.
Now JD with it against Luka Garza. Only played about 5.5 minutes. Here's Cade with a floater in the lane. It won't go for him. And Jaylen Brown, outlet rebound ahead to White. White against Harris. Sends it to Pritchard. Cut off goes to Walsh. And now back to Brown up top. 12 still to shoot. And we got a foul, I think, on Duncan Robinson, shoving Peyton Pritchard.
They do say they have movie studios up here in Boston, right? I think it's
Movie studios?
Yeah, you know, because that was a great acting job.
I see. Okay. White to get it in. Pistons 58, Boston 57. Richard with the high bounce pass to Garza. Luka reverses back to the right, and JD sticks with him. Off to Jaylen Brown. Brown with a tough fadeaway shot. At the buzzer, no. Cade couldn't get the rebound. Then a loose ball off Pritchard to Harris to Cade. Dumps it with the right hand.
2 turnovers. Pistons took advantage of that one.
Well, that's what the Pistons have got to get into. That's why they are second best in the league in turning over teams. Pritchard, long bounce pass, left side, Derek White. White gets it to Jaylen Brown. Cade switched off on him. Brown backing right and left. There's a baseline cut by Walsh and a dunk. Duncan Robinson having his troubles out there defensively. 60-59.
That's Walsh's second basket.
10:23 to go in the third period. Pistons trying to go 3-0 in the Emirates Cup. Cunningham with the basketball. Slides it over to Duncan on the right wing. Back to Cade. Cunningham with a screen from Duren. Goes to Robinson. Passed up a three for Harris. And he missed it. Thompson goes way up to get it. And somehow gets a shot up, but he missed it. Got it back again. Sends it to Cade. And he missed it from the right corner. Duren with a rebound. J.D. with a lob. Thompson lobs it back.
Why?
And Duren had it blocked with a whistle.
Why? I mean, he was wide open.
Jaylen Brown picked up the foul.
It's his second foul. But Asar Thompson's got to recognize that he's wide open, trying to make that extra pass.
Yeah, he had Garza. So Jalen Duren to the free throw line. 9 points, 14 rebounds for J.D. Pistons trying to get some distance as he hits, but the Celtics won't let him. 61-59. Boston has put up 23. Three-point attempts, hit 9. The Pistons have put up 21, but have only hit 6. And that's a miss. Brown with a rebound, getting everything. 2-point lead for Detroit. Derek White with a basketball. Flips it to Walsh. Up top to Pritchard. Slides the bounce pass to Garza on the right elbow. Duren on him. Garza trying to get it to Brown. Does so. Brown up in the air. Pass deflected by Thompson, but Pritchard gets it for a three and hits.
There's them three balls again.
He's deadly. 62-61. Robinson couldn't get a shot. Now Duren kick to the corner. Thompson, very flat shot. And
foul on Garza.
Garza on his backside on the floor said, what? The old alarm bar.
His first, team second.
Ooh.
So Boston trying to make it 5 wins in their last 6. The Pistons are trying to win their 14th straight games. Cunningham gets it into Asar. Now Harris with White on him. Left side Duren on the elbow. Finally gets it to Cunningham. Coming to get it.
Got him.
Duncan Robinson can't get one to go. It's been that kind of night for him. White up the right wing. Boston on top. White stop, fires, hits. 3-point shot, 65-61.
That's number 25.
And there's a turnover. Cunningham, Walsh with a steal. Cade with a block, but nobody cleaning up for Detroit. White put it in.
Timeout.
So the Boston Celtics suddenly have a 6-point lead. 67-61 of the Pistons Radio Network.
I've always admired those who just do it, and they conquered their fears. They fall back down and they keep getting up, and they try to steer clear. I'm afraid, I'll admit. What if I'm stuck in my mind? I'm not great, neither rich, but will you stay here by my side? All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. All the good times turn into memories, and the revelry goes on. Let's have a good time, night of the century. Our best days can't be done. Best days can't be done.
And 61, the Celtics add the lead. Thompson 1 of 6, Harris 1 of 4.
This has got to get somebody other than Cade going.
Yeah, and Cade's only 6 of 14. Duran on the left elbow, drops the bounce pass inside to Harris. Harris double teamed to Cade, the reset to Tobias against White.
Shot clock.
Got to get it up here, turns, shoots, and hits.
Good. Need him to get it going.
67-63 Boston. Brown pushing ahead to Walsh up the right wing. Now to Pritchard. Last second he had to throw it away. Now he gets open for one. That spins out for 3. No. Robinson with a rebound. Here come the Pistons. Cade drops it. Duncan's going to step into one, and that's way off the mark. He just has not found the range yet in this one. Brown on the attack. Drops it in. Took it right inside the lane, and it's 69-63. Back to 6 for Boston. Cunningham up top. Little kick and roll look, and a whistle. It was turned over, but a whistle. Walsh picks up the foul.
This is third. Thank you.
There'll be a sideline out. 14 on the shot clock. Pistons trail by 6 in Boston. There goes to Cunningham when Walsh locked up on him. Nice screen by Duran. Cade barreling in. Tough shot. Got it to drop and a whistle. And that's another one on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his third. And Cade with 21 on the evening. Just 4 rebounds, only 2 assists for Cade, who averages just under 10. But that's not on him.
Guys got to make shots.
Yeah. It's the free throw. The Pistons are down by 3 now. 69-66. White up the right sideline for the Celtics. Sends it over to Jaylen Brown. Flips it to Walsh. Back to White up top. 12 to shoot. And he will. And he will hit. That's a 3.
He's not been scoring a lot, but he is capable of scoring. And right now, he's got 10 points.
We've got to tighten up on the 3 ball. Duran having trouble. Throws it away. White ahead to Pritchard. Lob deflected by Cade. Comes down to Walsh, however. And then his pass way up top to Brown. Brown throws it away into the Piston bench. Tried to get it to Pritchard. That's a break for Detroit.
Those Boston's, that's only their 6th turnover.
8 for Detroit, giving up 13 points. Pistons down by 6. Hurd again way out on the right wing. Gives it up to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham against Pritchard. Going to pull up top for a shot. And good for 3.
Cool, calm,
Cool hand Cade. 72-69 now. Boston. White drops it off to Pritchard, up top to Brown. All three of those guys dangerous from three. Brown on the attack and lost the handle, but it's going to stay with the Celtics, said Tony Brothers. 11 on the shot clock. Stu's going to come in.
Challenging it.
And they're going to get the coach's challenge here from JB. With 6:03 to go in the third, and the Celtics up by 3. 72-9 on the Pistons Radio Network.
The ball last hit the fingers of Brown prior to going out of bounds. Therefore, the challenge is successful by Detroit. It will be Detroit ball underneath the basket with 24 seconds on a 24-second shot clock. Detroit loses their timeout due to the mandatory, but retains their ability to challenge for the rest of the game.
Well, that was obviously turned out to be a good challenge by JB, who last year was successful 65% of the time in challenges.
Right now, Cade is taking over the game a little bit. 3 for 6 from the 3 ball.
Yeah, it's Cade and Jaylen Brown. Cade with 25, Brown with 21. Pistons will be at the free throw line the rest of the way here in the period. We're only at the halfway mark. But you got to get there. All right. The timeouts, by the way, are a little longer. We have national TV here. It's all Mark Jones doing the game.
One of my favorite announcers doing his games.
Mark?
Yep, like when he does football games.
Yeah, very versatile. He can do any sport. All right, now we're set to go. Boston by 3. The Pistons down to 41% shooting in this game. Boston at 43%.
Change basketballs.
And point guards. Sarr's going to bring this one up. Drops it back to Cade Cunningham. Holding it high. Slings it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson up in the air. Finds Thompson, and he scores. He wanted that lob, but Duncan Robinson got him the bounce pass. 72-71. Brown for 3, and it's good.
Oh, come on.
He just stopped and fired. 75-71 Celtics. Just going to be a problem.
There's no resistance, really. I mean, if you're going to play that hound dog defense,
Duncan Robinson dropped off. Tried to get a three and couldn't. They move it to Stu. Right baseline spinner. Look out in traffic. Short on the left hand. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. 5:11 to go in the third. Here come the Celtics. White stops, fires, in and out. Ball tapped around, comes down to Cade. That would have been another three. 75-71. Cade, right side of the floor, bangs into Derek White. Gives to Thompson. Left side. Let's see if they... Yes! Finally, the three drops for Duncan Robinson. 75-74 now, Boston. Jaylen Brown with the ball up high. 24-point night for him, working over Duncan Robinson. And Robinson goes down on a move.
Foul.
A foul, a clear out.
Wow.
Take away the bucket. That's 4 on Jaylen Brown. Fans don't like the call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
But Robinson went flying.
It's a good call.
Taylor Shireman coming in. He had a hot first half, and Peyton Pritchard's going to take a seat.
And they're leaving Brown in the game.
So the Pistons looking to get the lead back on this possession. Karis LeVert in the game on the dribble. Is it to Cade Cunningham against Walsh. Lost him over to the left elbow. Into that crowded paint. Shot is blocked. And here come the Celtics with the lead. Derek White with the ball. Walsh lost it going to the rim. And it's going to stay with Boston. 75-74 Celtics. Second meeting of the year between these two. Pistons got them at LCA.
Got to get some separation with this team. Can't let them stay close.
That three ball, man, that'll do it for you. Amari Williams in for Boston. We got Jaden Ivey coming in. We got Josh Minot coming in now for Williams. We got Tommy Heinsohn coming in.
Hey, don't forget Bob Cousy and JoJo White.
We got Bob Cousy. We got Dave Cowens coming in.
Bill Russell, baby.
Minot with the ball. Up top off the leg of Brown, who retrieves it. There he goes toward the basket and missed it. Oh, man. Cunningham with the rebound. 1 point deficit here. Cade with it. Against Derek White. To the basket. Missed everything on that layup. White the other way. White to the basket and missed. Slapped up in the air. Ivy tapped it to himself. Almost kicked it away. LeVert falls down.
You call a foul on that, right? With a kick ball.
Shireman helps him out. Yeah, there were bodies flying all over the place. So Shireman picks up, and that's free throws. Hauser coming in for the Celtics. LeVert kind of landed awkwardly in that play.
And he's shooting them.
Yep. Had a big game against Indiana. 19, hit 3 of 6 from 3. He's been averaging about 12 points a game the last 8.
They should have let that play go because Ivy had a straight up layup.
Exactly. Free throw ties the game up, all leaving at 75.
Well, here's the big thing that we see. The Pistons are shooting more free throws than the Boston Celtics.
Well, that's good.
That's very good. Got to get the separation though, man.
Second one on the way. Karis gives the Pistons the lead back. 76-75. 3:40 and ticking here in the third. Derek White with the ball. Hollins come in for the Pistons, and he's on White. Up top, Minot's open and hits. That's a three. Guys, you got to get up on him. You just do. 78-76 Boston. Driving a kick. Holland for three. New. White with a rebound. The left side he comes. White off a hesitation. And an out-of-bounds move. The old back foot by Shireman. Pistons get it back. Boston now 14 of 30 from 3. The Pistons are 8 of 26. Cade's going to walk it up. 25 points, 6 boards, and 2 dimes. Minot on him. Stu coming out the screen. Gets it on the roll. Look out. Knocked loose by Hauser. Off to Ivy. Ivy to the left sideline to LeVert. going baseline. Wild pass up top to Cade. Gets it away at the buzzer and hits a three.
That's the
Oh, man.
Cade the man.
79-78, and the Pistons have the lead. 2:37 to go in the third. Hauser off the front. Long rebound, Shireman. Deep pass, Walsh. Nobody near him. Gets a dunk. The Pistons were all out of whack on that one. 80-79 Celtics. 2:18 and ticking. These guys are not going away.
No, they're not.
Cade from up top with the ball. Now works his way to the right elbow. Runs into Walsh and turns it over. Another turnover. Derek White weaving his way to the basket. Smothered by Ivy. Cade coming the other way.
Numbers.
Gives it to Ivy. Ivy gets knocked down by Shireman. No call. And then Cade gets fouled. Ivy looked like he got fouled to me.
Hey, this is non-stop.
I want to see this. So free throws coming with 1:54 to go in the third. Down one. Cunningham 6 out of 7 at the line tonight.
And Boston keeping it close with having Jaylen Brown on the bench.
80-80 as he hits the first. Brown sits with 24, 7 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And the lead back to Detroit. Back and forth we go. It's 81-80. Detroit with the lead. Derek White with the ball. 10-point game for him so far. Started by Ron Holland. White on the attack, right wing. Brings it back behind the screen to the top. Off to Walsh. Walsh driving, baseline. Wraparound pass turned over. Holland in traffic. Wisely stops on the left wing. Gives it to Cunningham. Skips it over. LeVert pump fakes Derek White. Then skips it back to Holland. One touch to Cade. And he missed it. Rebound. White tapped it down to Walsh. And here come the Celtics. Down by 1. White to Hauser. Back to White. 3. Good.
I did.
Their three-point shooting starting to be a real problem. They're a +6. That's 18 points. Final minute. Pistons have got to figure it out. Cunningham with the ball up top. 8 to shoot already. He's way out of the perimeter. Down to 6 and 5. Got to get something up here. Down to 2. Cade baseline to Holland. He missed. I didn't care for that possession.
Me either.
White ahead to Hauser. Right corner it goes. And Shireman had it knocked loose. And give it back to Derek White. Boston on the lead by 2. White launches. No good for 3. Shireman with a foul. Pushing the back. 4 on him. Fans are booing, but that's the right call.
That is the right call.
Shireman's kind of a physical player.
I know the fans don't agree with it here. Of course, it's against Boston.
I mean, that's clear a foul.
You can always challenge it. Right.
So free throws coming. With 21.6 seconds now. Pistons have a foul to give, so they can time that out the way they want it. Free throw is a make by J.I., 83-82.
25 attempts.
Thompson in the game. Cade will get the breather. Sitting with 30 points, his 6th of the year. Walsh will go out. Anthony Simons has come in. And Jaden Ivey try to add to his total. 3 points, 3 rebounds. And hits it. All even. 83-83. Heck of a game. Final possession here. Celtics with the ball. Anthony Simons with it. Lefty dribble. He's got Ron Holland staring him down. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Derek White's got it. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. White working his way up for a shot. And he got a bailout whistle.
Oh, 3.
Oh, that's terrible time to get a foul.
Yes, it is.
Karis LeVert, that's one of those where if he makes it, he makes it. You can't foul him.
Well, he kind of went under him a little bit.
So White at the line, 2 for 2 on the night. He's got 7 boards, 3 steals, a block, and 3 assists to go with 13 points. He fills up the stat sheet. And he can give the Celtics the lead back, and does so.
Derek White only had 2 points in that first half and got 12 and 6 rebounds.
So 84-83 Boston. Once again, 2-point lead for the Celtics. Walsh and Williams coming in. Only 3/10 of a second. That is, you can catch and shoot that.
Need one of those Asar Thompson shots again.
Exactly. All right, third free throw coming for Derek White. Try to extend the Boston lead to 3. And he got it, 86-83. Let's see what Cade does. Winds up and throws. And it is intercepted by White. So at the end of 3, the Boston Celtics get a untimely foul on Karis LeVert, cash in the free throws, and lead it 86-83 on the Pistons Radio Network.
Basketball is back, and Piston fans can jump right into the action with Bet.
Got enough of this fever, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again.
Javonte Green has come to the game with Stu and Gabe Cunningham. Simons on the guard of Ivy. Third game back for J.I. Drops it into Green with Hauser on him. Slide it over to Cunningham. Now on the attack, Ivy to a cutting Javonte Green. Had it stripped. Somehow he gets it back, and then Simons knocks it away in 3.6 seconds.
Green is frustrated right now. There hasn't been that scoring option coming off the bench. No points.
Boston forcing 10 turnovers. Cunningham looking to get it in. Oh, there's a lob to Stu. Comes down, puts it up. No, tipped it in.
That's what I love about Beef Stu.
Went right back up.
Keep going.
86-85, Boston just underway in the fourth. Emirates Cup game, an important game. Simons on the point up top.
He's been quiet, eerily quiet.
Off left side, Hauser with a rainbow three, good. They're just not getting up on the three-point shooting.
They shoot threes.
89-85. Cunningham with the basketball. Ivy's going to shoot a three, and it won't go. Rebound, Gonzalez. This is a critical possession here, I think. Simons with it. Up top against Javonte Green. Minot coming over to screen. Simons probing out on the right sideline with Stu on him. Goes baseline runner. That comes up. No Stu. Quick outlet. Javonte Green up the left wing for Detroit. Off to Cunningham. Cunningham bumping into Shireman. Turned it over. Comes Gonzalez. Drops it back. And a step in by Simons. Good for two. 92-85. Boston by 7.
Okay.
And another turnover.
No, it was a foul.
No, a foul. I'm sorry.
Gonzalez with the foul.
So Cunningham will inbound it from the sideline. Just as you got to find a. This kind of looks a little bit like an Indiana game. Cunningham up top against Shireman. Long bounce pass Ivy. Ivy got tangled up, gets a shot up and in, and got fouled. Gonzalez got it. 92-87. That's a big bucket there.
Yes, it is.
Ricky Gonzalez picks that one up. Duncan Robinson comes in. Robinson with 3 triples and 7 tries. Holland out. And Ivy trying to convert the and one. 6 points and 3 rebounds for J.I.
I like the finger roll that he did.
Later up 14 minutes. He's got a 15-minutes restriction as he hits the free throw. So 92-88 Boston. It's inside the 10-minute mark. Simons with the ball. That's Stu. See what he does with him. Simons bobbing and weaving. Now shoots. It's the 3. Rebound. Chased down by Ivy. Up the left side, he comes in a hurry. J.I. forcing a whistle? No. Stu couldn't get the rebound. Ivy almost steals from behind from Gonzalez. Gets it back, gives it up. Here's Shireman. No. Rebound, Minot. And Gonzalez gets fouled.
They beat him to the ball. Got to huddle him up. And Cade is doing that right now.
Yeah, that's a good move. Pistons have actually out-rebounded Boston, but Hugo Gonzalez to the line. He was the 28th pick of the draft this year. He actually started that game against the Pistons at LCA.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Didn't play a lot. He didn't score. He missed a free throw here.
And hopefully he don't score here.
Pritchard comes in for Anthony Simons. 92-88 Boston. We got 9:23 to go. Second meeting of the year between these two. Boston won 33 on the road last season. And at home. Of course, they had a great season. Really unfair to compare the two. 93-88. Here's Cade Cunningham. Kicked off by Stu. And Cade goes to the rim and lays it in. Gonzalez got buried by Isaiah Stewart. Here comes Pritchard, chased by Thompson. Across the timeline. Slides it over to Gonzalez. Now to Minot. Minot off a hesitation. And a carry, said Tony Brothers.
Yes, he did.
You don't see that one very often.
I mean, if they call that one, there's a lot of them. Oh, he carried the ball.
Comes Cunningham across the line in a hurry.
Don't play makeup.
Flick out. Almost had it stripped. Throws a pass back out top to Green. Vontae trying to barrel in. Couldn't. Off to Thompson. Thompson short on a shot. Tried to force one. What's happening there is Boston's putting 2 or 3 players, I mean literally right underneath the rim. Here's Minot with a spinner. Blocked by Stu. 93-90 Boston. Cunningham again. And finds a way to drop it off for a dunk by Stewart and a timeout by Joe Mazzulla, who is living with Josh Minot. 93-92 Celtics. 8:20 to go on the Pistons Radio Network.
Don't forget your first love. We were young and wild. We were up all night. You don't forget that summer sun 2009. We were feeling high. And I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was our time, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was our time, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah.
Well, we'll see who is going to be there at the end. We got a lot of hoops to go here. 8:20,
And Jaylen Brown was.
Pritchard and Brown. Peyton Pritchard against Desar Thompson. That's been a battle all night long. Pritchard working the bounce up top to Brown. Harris staring him down. Now switch off to Robinson.
That's who he wanted on him.
Yep, Brown on the move. And had it stripped. Good job, Duncan Robinson. Pistons looking for the lead. Thompson posts up Harris against the smaller Pritchard. He's going to hit him with a fadeaway shot. And good! And it's a lead for Detroit.
Hit him with that Jimmy.
94-93 Pistons, 7:40 to go. Jaylen Brown on the topside dribble for the Celtics. Switches off again. And the shot falls off. He gets his own miss. Gonzalez, no good for three. Stu finally gets the rebound.
There we go.
Pistons 94, Boston 93. Celtics have gotten up 38 three-point attempts. Karis LeVert, right side of the floor, up top. Duncan couldn't get it. LeVert fires. Good for three.
Yep. Joe Mazzulla should have put in Brown probably at the end of that third period.
97-93. Here goes Pritchard on the move.
No ball movement right now by Boston.
Jaylen Brown switches off again to Duncan Robinson. This time way up top. Attacks, steps back, and hits. How do you prevent that, Rick?
Well, the thing is, he's got to see bodies, but he's not passing the ball. So,
well, what I'm saying is, how do you prevent that switch?
Well, the switch is you got to keep fighting through it.
Yeah.
Well, keep them on one side.
2-point lead, Detroit. LeVert with the basketball. Has it out on the right wing, looking for movement. Nobody is. Now to Harris. Harris against Gonzalez. Gives it up top. LeVert with a pump fake. Fires at the buzzer, misses. Can Stu save it? He saves it. Yes, to Thompson. Now Karras against Walsh. And he stepped out of bounds.
That's a big turnover.
Yep. Tried to force his way in. Stu's going to sit, and Jalen Duren's going to come in. 6:08 left in the game. Pistons 97, Boston 95.
And Derek White's back in.
So you got Walsh and White, Pritchard, Shireman, and Jaylen Brown. White guarded by Karis LeVert. Now a switch to Harris. Right side Brown. Brown on the move. Underneath the basket. Dumped it. I don't know how you stop him. Game tied at 97.
Well, you know you're going to go to Brown down the stretch.
Yep.
Him and Derek White.
He's got 28 on 25 shots. LeVert posts up Harris against Shireman. Bias, a couple of jab steps. Shireman sticking with him. Harris, a ball comes flying loose.
Shot clock, get it up. Hurry
LeVert's
up.
got a fire. He does. Misses. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Pritchard went down, slipped on the floor. Celtics trying to get the lead back. And Brown for three. Missed it. Duren with a rebound. Ahead to Harris. We're tied at 97. 5:08 to go. Harris to LeVert. Got to get somebody hot for Detroit. A cut by Duncan Robinson across the lane, and he flips it in. 99-97 Pistons. There's a big bucket there by Duncan. He's got 11, and he's a plus 11 out there on the floor. So Derek White with the basketball. He's knocked down 3 triples. Making a move on LeVert. Now picks up the dribble. Gives it up top to Shireman. Back to White. White pulls up and fires and hits again.
Is that another 3? Yes, it is.
199. Derek White with his 4-3 ball. He and Pritchard.
Timeout.
Well, they have just not defended the 3 ball very well tonight. I mean, so 4:23 to go. Boston 100 and the Pistons 99 on
Got this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. I got this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. Got this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. I got this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you.
Last shot. You never know. Right now, Boston, with their 18th triple and 40 tries, have the lead 100-99. Man, what a game!
This is a throwback game, Mark.
For Detroit, Cade's got 4 triples. Duncan Robinson with 3. For Boston, Pritchard and White each have 4. Shireman has 3.
This feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. Take this pain and be gone, though you're still my number one.
Finds Levert. Here's to JD up top against Walsh. Handoff Duncan Robinson. Weaving to Cade. Cade against Pritchard. All the way to the basket and scores. Might have gotten fouled. 101-100. Pistons lead by 1.
Right now, Boston is very short.
Pistons are getting them in the paint. Boston getting the threes inside of 4 minutes. Here's White again from up top. Sends it off to Brown. Quick step to the right and scores. Gets to the basket. 102-101 Boston. 47 between Brown and White. Cunningham to Duran. Duran with a double clutcher. Won't go. Good defense.
I thought he got hit on the arm.
Celtics with a lead by 1. Brown, left wing, White. 3 more.
I'm not even going to say damn.
105-101 Boston. They're just killing the Pistons with triples. That's what they do. Levert, nice pass, and a strip from Duran, out of bounds. So it'll be Piston ball. That would have been a clean strip.
Yes, it would have.
3:09 left, 105-101 Boston.
Boston got all the guards in there, basically.
Duncan Robinson to get it in from the right baseline. Finds Harris in the corner, out to Cade on the right wing.
He's switching everything.
Now Duncan Robinson for 3, and it's no good. Rebound to Walsh. Here come the Celtics with a 4-point lead. Up the left side is Jaylen Brown, barreling to the basket and missing. Got his own miss. Sends it out, intercepted by Cunningham. Shireman is back defensively. Cade wisely brings it back. Left sideline, Levert missing for 3. Pistons can't make a 3. And what do we get?
Foul.
Foul on
right
Boston.
Here. Yep. Shireman.
Fifth foul on him. 2:37 to go. 105-101 Boston. Duncan Robinson out. Asar Thompson coming in. And Cade Cunningham trying to keep this winning streak alive. Gets it into Karis LeVert. Extended out by Pritchard and now drops back. Cunningham with a fadeaway. Good on the left side. When they get that ball in the hands of Cade, 105-103 Boston. 2:20 and ticking. 36 for Cade Cunningham. Jaylen Brown with the ball again. Guarded by Duren on a switch. Brown will shoot it. Miss it. Rebound, Harris. And the Pistons down just 2. 105-103. 2 minutes to go. Deep pass. Duren brought the ball down.
Brought it down again.
Got it back somehow. And
They say he was shooting.
they call a foul.
Yep. Derek White.
Well, JD kept bringing that ball down.
Can't bring it down to the little guys.
And if he makes the free throws here, we're all tied up with 1:55 to go. Wow, what a game. Pistons have 2 timeouts. Boston's got 2.
Both teams have their challenge.
Free throws are made. 105-104.
Shut up.
Celtics by 1.
What a game, man. This got you out your seat.
This is classic Celtics Pistons. JD now with 11 points, 16 rebounds, so his 10th double-double. Second free throw, good. And we're all tied up at 105. Down the stretch we come, 1:50 to go. Derek White with the basketball. Deep pass on the left side to Jaylen Brown. Switched off on Duren, 10 to shoot. Brown on the move. Duren trying to stay squared up. Brown gets inside, scores and got fouled. He's just been unstoppable. I mean, that's all there is to it.
And you got a center checking a guy that can get the ball to the basket. Kind of a mismatch right there. Not quick enough.
32 and 10 rebounds with 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. 12 of 30 shooting for Jaylen Brown. And a chance to give the Celtics a 3-point lead. With only 1:37 to go.
Don't be yelling that MVP stuff. They ain't did nothing.
Hits the free throw. 108-105 Celtics. Cunningham pass ahead to LeVert on the left side. Back to Cade. Cade on the attack. Gathers. Throws it up. In and out. Thompson reaches up for the rebound. Brought the ball down. Kicks it out to Harris. Flat on a 3. Cade with a rebound. He got pushed. And he'll be shooting free throws. Pritchard picked up the foul.
Both teams can ill afford the foul, but thank you very much.
Pistons only shooting 40% on the night, 29 from 3. So shots have not been falling, but that's Boston's defense. That's what they do.
I'm always challenging. I know the fans disagree with it, but who cares about Boston fans?
I don't.
I don't either. Shut up.
So Cade to the line. Important free throws with 1:17 to go, and he hits the first.
That's how you keep them quiet.
108-106 Boston. Stu in for Duren.
Gives you another guy. Stu can play the perimeter guys.
This to bring Detroit within 1. And he got it. 108-107. Boston. Cunningham down 9 of 10 shooting free throws.
88 points.
Derek White with the basketball. He and Brown have been something. White bobbing and weaving up top on the attack. Top side 3. Got it. I mean,
I'm done.
what are you doing?
You can't do nothing.
You can't do a thing. They're hitting them. 111-107. Cunningham to the rim. Missed it. Somehow got it back. Right corner Harris. Good for a 3 ball. 111-110. 50 seconds to go. Celtics with 20 triple makes. And White's got it again. Pistons need a stop. Jaylen Brown with the ball up top. Brown on the move. Steps back over Harris. Miss. Rebound Thompson. 30 seconds remaining. 111-110 Boston. Here's Cage. Shireman bumps into him. Cage short. Into the pocket of Thompson, however.
Did they reset the shot clock?
Yeah, they did.
Reset the shot clock.
No, a timeout. I guess they did, yeah.
Oh.
So a timeout. 9 on the shot clock and 17.9 to go in the game. 111-110 Boston. Watch the Motor City Cruise, the official G League affiliate of the Pistons.
It dawned on me, yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know, I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now. Up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realized I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget everything that I've told you. 'Cause I ain't playing it low-key, baby. I'll bring you right back home. And oh, it dawned on me, yeah, yes it did.
17.9 to go. Now play being held up here.
I wondered about the shot clock, Mark. That's what I'm looking at.
Tony Brothers coming over, the crew chief.
Because it wasn't like, there it is. I
Now
knew it
they
was
said
9 seconds on there.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they reset it there, yeah.
Because then the Pistons would have the last shot.
So now that changes things. Karis LeVert will get it in from the left sideline. Gets it to Cunningham. Cade on the move. Look out. Knocked away by White. And it's a turnover. And now you got to foul him. Cunningham turned right into Derek White.
They called a time. I think Boston, they called a timeout.
Oh, my. Well, now you got to foul them. 111-110 Boston. What a time for a turnover. They've gotten 18 points off Piston mistakes. Anthony Simons now checking in.
Got guards in here right now.
Shireman's going to inbound. Having some issues. And Thompson almost knocked it loose. Derek White is finally fouled with 9.9 seconds to go. 111-110 Boston. So even if he makes both, the Pistons still have a chance to tie it.
Unless Boston foul them before they can get a three-point attempt, but he's got to make them.
Pistons do have a timeout. Neither team has a foul to give. So White to the line where he's perfect tonight, 5 for 5. And what a game he has played. First one on the way, and it's good. 112-110.
The defensive guys come in.
Yep. Got Walsh back in there for Boston.
Big thing here is if you miss, you got to get the rebound.
Well, that's for sure. 112-110 Celtics, 9.9 left. Second free throw coming for Derek White. Trying to add his total of 26. And he got it.
Timeout.
So now the Pistons need a three. 113 to 110 Boston. 3-point shooting tonight's been a little problematic, 11 of 36.
Mark, it's interesting. In the last 4 minutes and 23 seconds of this fourth quarter, White has 11 points. Brown has 5 points. And I just tell you right now, you got to keep these guys from getting their game going.
Well, three-pointers tonight have really hurt the Pistons. 20 of them by Boston, 43 attempts, so they're right at their average. And we'll see what Joe Mazzulla wants them to do here. Like you mentioned, you foul them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I put myself in that coaching thing. Do you foul them? Because they're going to, the Pistons are going to bring the ball up in the front court, but yet still got that back court to use. I don't know if they're going to do anything crazy like Washington did and leave a three-point shooter open.
We can only hope.
That's what I'm hoping for.
113 to 110 Boston. 9.9 seconds remaining. Pistons with the possession, so the three-point shooters, you get Duncan Robinson in there. You got Cunningham Harris. Duran in there with LeVert.
Well, you don't have any more timeouts, so you got to get the ball in.
And they'll work it from the left sideline area. Brown's going to guard the ball. Duncan Robinson's looking to get it in. Of course, he's the dangerous man, that guy getting the ball in. And he's the good three-point shooter. Let's see what they do. Robinson slips it into Cunningham, and there's the foul.
On the floor.
Yep. He tried to shoot it.
Yep. You can't.
But Tony Brothers wouldn't allow it.
That's bye-bye on Shire.
Shireman fouls out, but
he did it. I mean, hey.
So now, what you're looking at?
I'm looking at, okay, dude.
You could make the first, miss the second.
You have to miss the second because you don't have a timeout.
Right. So it's 113 to 110 Boston. 9.1 seconds remaining.
And Boston
Cade is 10 of 11 at the free throw line.
And Boston has 2 timeouts. So Cade makes both of them, which he will.
Gets the first, 113, 111. Now more switching. Stu's in. Duran is out.
You got to miss it. That's the thing. If that's what they're looking to do.
The only thing about that is that Duran is out.
Is out.
They're trying to squeeze Stewart on the lane. So it looks like Cade's going to try to make this. And he does. So 113 to 112. And a timeout. So now the Pistons have got to, again, play the foul game. You still got time.
You got a lot of time.
Now, you know what we need? We need one of those.
Say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't. Say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Your scars don't hurt.
In there first, I'd make sure the Pistons players got in there first because I don't want you to know who I'm putting in the game.
113 to 112 Boston, 9.1 seconds remaining. Pistons have no timeouts remaining.
So you got to call a play.
So it's Harris, LeVert, Cunningham, Thompson, and Stewart. White will get it in from the left sideline. Stu's guarding the ball. And here we go. White holding it high. Going to have to burn a timeout. JB said, how about a 5 count? So Joe Mazzulla has to use his final timeout.
I'm surprised he put guys in the front court.
Yeah, he did not have anybody back there.
No, it was like, okay, do something creative.
Okay, can the Pistons find a way to keep this winning streak going? Currently a franchise tying 13 in a row. Can they get to 14? These next 9.1 seconds will tell us.
Boston already out on the court with their players.
So Pritchard, Simons, Hauser, Brown, and White all have long-range missiles in their artillery.
You know, Mark, if I was Boston, I would have took the ball the first time down at the baseline and spread the court. Because you can spread the court, you can still run the baseline. He made the free throw.
Same 5 out there for Detroit as well. Derek White will inbound it. Stu again will guard the ball. Pistons looking for a steal. Trailing by 1 with 9.1 seconds. Here we go. White floats it high in the air, knocked away. Recovered though by Anthony Simons. And they quickly foul him with 6.3 to go.
Almost had it.
Man, was that close.
Almost had it.
Sure did.
Well, still a lot of time, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, no timeouts, though, Rick. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you still, 6 seconds is nothing.
Simons will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight. 113-112 Boston.
He's gonna choke it. 1 for 7 the whole night.
He choked it right in the basket. 114-112.
Well, you need a 3. But you know the Celtics will probably foul if they make the free throw.
Yeah, Walsh and Minot check in for Boston.
Cade just went over to Tony Brothers, probably whispered in his ear, you know we're gonna run a play.
6.3 seconds, 114-112 Boston. And Anthony Simons will try to extend it.
Brick it.
And he did. 115-112. Here we go. Final 6.3 with no timeouts and 94 feet.
Watch LeVert.
And it goes to Cunningham, and there's the foul.
No
shot. They weren't going to allow the shot.
It's on the floor.
So 3.8. So now Cade definitely has to hit the first miss the second, although Tony Brothers is chatting with Jenna Schroeder.
No. They'll look at it.
I think he wants to make sure they get it right
call.
Because they have that inside 2 minutes
review.
Posting by the league, and that they're going to call this a shooting foul. Tony Brothers gathered. He's the crew chief. And Jenna Schroeder said it wasn't, but Tony Brothers immediately came over.
And I think Cade talking to him saying that's what I'm going to do.
Right now the score is 115-112 Boston. So they're going to have to correct the clock. And then Cade will have 3 free throws unless this is overturned. I don't know.
They don't look at it.
Tony Brothers looking at it.
That's the right thing to do.
I mean, this is more of an interpretation more than anything, it seems like. These gathers at the last second. We're getting a look at it right now. I tell you, I don't know how they overturned that.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I don't see how they're going to do it. Because
that's why the call on the floor is so crucial. And the call on the floor was that it was not a 3-point shot, but it is. Tony Brothers says 3-point shot for Cade Cunningham. So 3 free throws with 4.4 seconds to go. And the Celtics leading 115-112. Cade Cunningham has a chance to potentially send this game to overtime. Pistons have one overtime, and that was a victory. Boston is yet to play in overtime. Cade hits the first.
So cool, so calm, and so collect.
115 to 113. 41 for Cade, his career best 46 against Washington. Hits the second one. 115 to 114 Boston. Stu and Thompson both in. Pritchard back for Boston. And LeVert is out. Duren back in.
Offense for defense.
And no. And Boston with a rebound.
Wow.
With 2.4 seconds to go. It bounced off the rim. Wow. 115 to 114. I tell you, that was almost tipped in by JD. He got his hand up there, but it wouldn't go down. And now it's going to be one of those three-quarter court shots by Detroit.
Steph Curry did it before.
Yeah, there's a make. 116-114 Boston. Pritchard hitting. Duncan Robinson back in again. Pistons putting in the shooters. Although Duren's there because rebounding, yeah. And Amari Williams has come in for Boston for the same reason. Here's Pritchard. And it's 117 to 114.
Well, you don't want him. You just keep him in front of you and don't foul him.
LeVert, midcourt Duren, and throws it away. Tried to get it to Duncan Robinson.
Got to turn around and shoot it.
Yep. So the Pistons winning streak is over at 13 in a row.
What a game.
The Boston Celtics beat the Pistons in a dandy here tonight, 117 to 114 on the Pistons.